Do you need help finding anything?
I was looking for some cough medicine.
Finding the right aisle can be confusing, but I can help you with that.
That will be great, thank you for offering your help.
The cough medicine is usually in aisle 3, if I remember correctly.
Could you point me to aisle 3, the layout of which I'm not familiar with?
I see aisle 3 just over there to your right.
Thank you, I will check it out now.
By the time you find it, you'll have been navigating the store like a pro.
You have been really helpful, thank you.
I'm glad I could help. Have a great day.
I have been hoping to find this for a while now.
It's good you found it. Many customers had been struggling to find it before.
I was relieved I managed to find it today.
Feel free to return if you need to get anything else.
I appreciate your assistance, which made my shopping experience much easier.
It's my pleasure to help, which I enjoy doing.
I'll let my friends know how helpful you've been here.
That meant a lot, as I'd hoped to make a good impression.
I couldn't do it without your help.
Number 1. Navigate. The captain will navigate the ship through the storm. I learned how to navigate using the stars. We need a map to navigate this dense forest.
Number 2. Relieved. I felt so relieved after finishing the exam. She was relieved to hear the good news. He sighed in a relieved manner when the storm passed.
Number 3. Assist. I can assist you with your homework. She will assist him with the project. Can you assist me with this task?
Number 4. Struggle. She had to struggle through many challenges to succeed. The team continued to struggle despite the tough competition. I struggle with math, but I'm trying my best to improve.
Number 5. Impression. 1. Her performance left a strong impression on me. 2. The first impression is very important in an interview. 3. His kind gesture made a lasting impression.
Number 6. Offer. 1. They offered me a new job position. 2. She decided to offer her help with the project. 3. I received an offer I couldn't refuse.
Number 7. Layout. The layout of the room is very practical. She admired the layout of the new website. We need to change the layout for the party.
Number 8. Confusing. The instructions are confusing. This puzzle is very confusing. I find this math problem confusing.
Number 9. Point. The guide pointed to the famous landmark. Can you point out the mistake in my homework? She used a map to point the way to the beach.
Number 10. Appreciate. I appreciate your hard work. We really appreciate the support you've given us. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you.
Number 11. Locate. The phone app can help you locate the nearest restaurant. He tried to locate his missing keys in the house. They used a map to locate the ancient ruins.
Number 12. Familiar. That song sounds very familiar. She gave me a familiar smile. The route to work has become familiar to me.
Number 13. Pro. She is a pro at playing the piano. He hired a pro to help with the project. Being a pro means continuous learning and improvement.
Number 14. Return. I will return home next week. She promised to return the book tomorrow. Please return the keys after using them.
Number 15. Experience. I gained valuable experience from my internship. She shared her travel experiences with us. Working there was a great learning experience.
Number 16. Guidance. 1. She offered guidance on how to complete the project. 2. His guidance was crucial for our success. 3. We appreciated the teacher's guidance during our studies.
Number 17. Customer. The customer left a great review. She is always friendly to every customer. The customer asked for a refund. Number 18. Relieved. 1. I feel relieved after finishing my exams. 2. She was relieved to hear the good news. 3. We were relieved when the storm passed.
Number 19. Hoping. 1. I am hoping for a sunny day tomorrow. 2. She is hoping to get the job offer soon. 3. We are hoping for a good result in the exam.
Number 20. Expression. Her facial expression showed surprise. He uses art as a form of expression. The expression on his face was hard to read.
Number 1. Present tense, simple present.
The simple present tense describes habitual actions, general truths, or fixed arrangements using the base form of the verb for most subjects and adding s or es for third-person singular subjects.
Do you need help finding anything?
In the sentence, "Do you need help finding anything?" the simple present tense is used in the form of a question to inquire about a current, general need or habit, where do is the auxiliary verb used to form the question, and need is the base form of the main verb, indicating a present action or state.
Number 2. Past tense, past continuous.
The past continuous tense describes an ongoing action that was happening at a specific time in the past, using was/were plus present participle, verb plus ing.
I was looking for some cough medicine.
The past continuous tense in the sentence, I was looking for some cough medicine, is used to describe an action that was ongoing or in progress at a specific time in the past, with was looking indicating the continuous nature of the search during that time.
Number 3. Verb forms, gerund.
A gerund is the ing form of a verb that functions as a noun in a sentence.
Finding the right IL can be confusing, but I can help you with that.
In the sentence, finding the right IL can be confusing, but I can help you with that. The word finding is a gerund, which is a verb form ending in ing that functions as a noun, serving as the subject of the sentence.
Number 4. Verb conjugation, regular verbs.
Regular verb conjugation in English typically involves adding s or es for third-person singular in the present tense, ed for the past tense and past participle, and ing for the present participle.
That will be great. Thank you for offering your help.
In the sentence "that will be great, thank you for offering your help," the verb offering is a regular verb that is conjugated into its present participle form by adding ing to the base form offer, which is a typical pattern for regular verbs in English when used in continuous tenses or as gerunds.
Number 5. Types of verbs, stative verbs.
Stative verbs describe a state or condition rather than an action, often relating to thoughts, emotions, relationships, senses, or possession.
The cough medicine is usually in aisle 3, if I remember correctly.
In the sentence, the cough medicine is usually in aisle 3, if I remember correctly, the verb, remember, is a stative verb because it describes a state of mind or condition rather than an action or process, indicating the speaker's mental recall or awareness.
Number 6. Relative pronouns, possessive case.
The possessive relative pronoun, whose, is used to indicate ownership or association in a relative clause, connecting it to a noun or pronoun.
Could you point me to aisle 3, the layout of which I'm not familiar with?
In the sentence, could you point me to aisle 3, the layout of which I'm not familiar with, the phrase, the layout of which, uses the relative pronoun, which, in the possessive sense to refer back to aisle 3, indicating that the layout belongs to or is associated with aisle 3, and is used here to provide additional information about the speaker's unfamiliarity with it.
Number 7. Types of verbs, sense verbs.
Sense verbs describe actions related to the 5 senses, such as see, hear, smell, taste, and feel.
I see aisle 3 just over there to your right.
In the sentence I see aisle 3 just over there to your right, the verb see is a sense verb, which is used to describe the action of perceiving with the eyes, indicating an involuntary or automatic perception rather than a deliberate action, and is commonly used to express an immediate sensory experience.
Number 8. Future tense, simple future.
The simple future tense describes actions that will happen by using will or shall followed by the base form of a verb.
Thank you, I will check it out now.
The simple future tense in the sentence "thank you, I will check it out now" is indicated by the use of will followed by the base form of the verb check, which expresses a voluntary action or decision to be performed in the future.
Number 9. Future tense, future perfect continuous.
The future perfect continuous tense describes an ongoing action that will be completed at some point in the future, using will have been followed by the present participle, verb plus ing.
By the time you find it, you'll have been navigating the store like a pro.
The future perfect continuous tense in the sentence, by the time you find it, you'll have been navigating the store like a pro, indicates an ongoing action, navigating the store, that will have started in the past and is expected to continue up to a specific point in the future, by the time you find it, emphasizing the duration and continuity of the action.
Number 10. Verb forms, past participle.
The past participle is a verb form typically used to create perfect tenses and the passive voice, often ending in ed for regular verbs and varying for irregular verbs.
You have been really helpful, thank you.
In the sentence, you have been really helpful, thank you, been, is the past participle form of the verb be, used here to form the present perfect tense, which indicates an action or state that started in the past and continues to the present or has relevance to the present. Number 11. Types of verbs, action verbs.
Action verbs describe physical or mental actions performed by the subject.
I'm glad I could help, have a great day.
In the sentence, I'm glad I could help, have a great day, the action verb, help, expresses the action performed by the subject, I, indicating the act of providing assistance or support.
Number 12. Present tense, present perfect continuous.
The present perfect continuous tense describes an action that started in the past and continues into the present, using has/have been followed by the present participle, verb plus ing.
I have been hoping to find this for a while now.
The present perfect continuous tense in the sentence, I have been hoping to find this for a while now, indicates an action that started in the past and has continued up to the present, emphasizing the duration or ongoing nature of the action.
Number 13. Past tense, past perfect continuous.
The past perfect continuous tense describes an action that was ongoing in the past and was completed before another past action or time, using had been plus present participle, verb plus ing.
It's good you found it. Many customers had been struggling to find it before.
The past perfect continuous tense in the sentence, many customers had been struggling to find it before, is used to indicate an action that started in the past and continued up to another point in the past, emphasizing the duration of the action.
Number 14. Past tense, simple past.
The simple past tense describes actions or events that were completed at a specific time in the past.
I was relieved I managed to find it today.
In the sentence, I was relieved I managed to find it today, the simple past tense is used in was and managed to indicate actions or states that were completed in the past, showing that the feeling of relief and the act of managing to find something occurred before the present moment.
Number 15. Verb forms, infinitive.
The infinitive form of a verb is its base form, often preceded by to, and can function as a noun, adjective, or adverb in a sentence.
Feel free to return if you need to get anything else.
In the sentence feel free to return if you need to get anything else, the phrase to return uses the infinitive form of the verb return, which is often used to express purpose, intention, or a suggestion, and is typically preceded by the word to.
Number 16. Relative pronouns, relative adverbs.
Relative adverbs, where, when, why, introduce relative clauses and provide information about time, place, or reason, linking them to the main clause.
I appreciate your assistance, which made my shopping experience much easier.
In the sentence, I appreciate your assistance, which made my shopping experience much easier, the word which is a relative pronoun that introduces a relative clause, which made my shopping experience much easier, providing additional information about the noun assistance without starting a new sentence, thereby linking the two ideas together.
Number 17. Relative pronouns, objective case.
Relative pronouns in the objective case, whom, which, that, function as the object of a verb or preposition in a relative clause.
It's my pleasure to help, which I enjoy doing.
In the sentence, it's my pleasure to help, which I enjoy doing, the relative pronoun, which, is used in the objective case to refer back to the entire preceding clause, to help, serving as the object of the verb, enjoy, in the relative clause, which I enjoy doing.
Number 18. Verb conjugation, irregular verbs.
Irregular verbs in English do not follow standard conjugation patterns, often changing their form entirely in past and past participle tenses, such as go, to, went, and gone.
I'll let my friends know how helpful you've been here.
In the sentence, I'll let my friends know how helpful you've been here, the verb let is an example of an irregular verb, as it does not follow the regular pattern of adding ed for past tense or past participle forms, and instead remains the same in all its forms. Let.
Number 19. Past tense, past perfect.
The past perfect tense describes an action completed before another past action or time, using had followed by the past participle of the verb.
That meant a lot, as I'd hoped to make a good impression.
In the sentence that meant a lot, as I'd hoped to make a good impression, the past perfect tense I'd hoped, short for I had hoped, is used to indicate that the action of hoping occurred before another past action, which in this case is the implied moment of making an impression. Number 20. Types of verbs, modal verbs.
Modal verbs are auxiliary verbs, like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, must, that express necessity, possibility, permission, or ability.
I couldn't do it without your help.
In the sentence, I couldn't do it without your help, couldn't is a modal verb that expresses the speaker's inability or lack of permission to do something in the past, highlighting how modal verbs modify the main verb to convey necessity, possibility, permission, or ability.
I was looking for some cough medicine. That will be great, thank you for offering your help. Could you point me to aisle 3, the layout of which I'm not familiar with? Thank you, I will check it out now. You have been really helpful, thank you. I have been hoping to find this for a while now. I was relieved I managed to find it today. I appreciate your assistance, which made my shopping experience much easier. I'll let my friends know how helpful you've been here. I couldn't do it without your help.
Do you need help finding anything? Finding the right aisle can be confusing, but I can help you with that. The cough medicine is usually in aisle 3, if I remember correctly. I see aisle 3 just over there to your right. By the time you find it, you'll have been navigating the store like a pro. I'm glad I could help. Have a great day. It's good you found it. Many customers had been struggling to find it before. Feel free to return if you need to get anything else. It's my pleasure to help, which I enjoy doing. That meant a lot, as I'd hoped to make a good impression. Do you need help finding anything?
I was looking for some cough medicine.
Finding the right aisle can be confusing, but I can help you with that.
That will be great, thank you for offering your help.
The cough medicine is usually in aisle 3, if I remember correctly.
Could you point me to aisle 3, the layout of which I'm not familiar with?
I see aisle 3 just over there to your right.
Thank you, I will check it out now.
By the time you find it, you'll have been navigating the store like a pro.
You have been really helpful, thank you.
I'm glad I could help. Have a great day.
I have been hoping to find this for a while now.
It's good you found it. Many customers had been struggling to find it before.
I was relieved I managed to find it today.
Feel free to return if you need to get anything else.
I appreciate your assistance, which made my shopping experience much easier.
It's my pleasure to help, which I enjoy doing.
I'll let my friends know how helpful you've been here.
That meant a lot, as I'd hoped to make a good impression.
I couldn't do it without your help.